Okay, here's my 2005 Nissan Frontier. It's a 4-cylinder with 2.5 liter. As you can see, it has 125,000, almost 126,000 miles on it. My issue is I'm smelling some coolant after a drive. When I get out of the vehicle, I smell it once I park and get out. So just a visual inspection, I can't find any leaks. So I'm going to give you a little tour of the truck here, see if anyone has any comments on where I should check. All right, so here's the motor, flashlight. I just added some today. It was the first time I checked it, and it was a little low. It was, I don't know, just a few ounces low. So right now this seems full, but even now I smell a little bit of coolant. So I just don't know where it's coming from. I don't know if it's going into the engine. I certainly hope not. So I'm just going to kind of walk around with the camera here as the plane goes by overhead and see if anyone is kind enough to take a look at my video and listen to the commentary and let me know if they have any suggestions as to what I might check or fix next. Yeah, I still smell coolant. I just don't see it. Don't see where it might be leaking at all. My dad got this car brand new off the showroom floor. I bought it from him several years ago. So we've both kept an eye on the heat gauge, the temperature gauge. It's never overheated. I do keep a pretty close eye on those things. Gonna pull out the oil stick now. I haven't seen any water or anything in the oil, but I'm gonna pull that out just so anyone watching can see. I just changed the oil, I don't know, a few hundred miles ago, less than 1,000 miles ago. We wiped the stick off since I dropped it. Alright, so I'm going to put this back in, pull it out again, get a better picture of it. Oh, come on, we wipe it off again now since it touched the side. Okay. And I try to put it in there with one hand accurately. Let's see. There we go. And pull it out. Alright, so here's the oil. Here's the oil dipstick with the oil on it. Yeah, no sign of any water to me. I mean, from what I see. Anybody else see anything? Any comments on that? Oil looks fine to me. Here it is on the napkin. Doesn't look brand new, but looks okay. There's the stick again. Alright, so now let's walk over and look at the tailpipe. And put this oil dipstick back in. A little more footage of the motor here. Walk around a little more of the motor, a little more footage of the motor. Just keeping an eye on this thing. Somebody told me it might be a loose radiator cap, and to keep an eye on any, I don't know, leaking from the radiator cap here. I don't see it. Flashlight back in here. It looks like the coolant is higher than the max, so it's not low in here now, but I just filled it up earlier today, and I just don't see any visible leaks. Let's go around to the tailpipe. It's been running, sitting here for a few minutes, and I have noticed some moisture coming out of the tailpipe here, but there's no white smoke, and this does not smell at all like coolant. So, you know, my hope and my optimistic thoughts are that it's just normal condensation. But I do see some dripping from there. And there's another drop coming out. So let's get a close-up on that. Let's put some on the napkin here. I dried it off. Let's let it drip a little more. And I'll put it on the napkin, on the clean part of the napkin. Okay. Here it is on the napkin. No smell. Certainly don't want to taste it, but it seems just like it's condensation. So that's all I have today. If there's another drop coming out, see? Don't know. All right, thanks for looking.